Hello everyone. Oh, put this on. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Looks like we're live. Yeah, we're good. I'm loving it. Let's make sure that it's actually on my channel as well. Cool. There we go. All right. Okay. Oh, tea ready. Let's go get the tea real quick. Or start prepping that. Right. All right. Hello, everyone. Hopefully, everyone is having a lovely day. Okay, let's get to it. All right. So, greetings, everyone. My name is Commissar Hecht, and today, as it states in the video, we're going to be reviewing the Hachette, the first edition, the first iteration of the Hachette Combat Patrol. So, let's get into we're going to unbox it, obviously, or unpackage it, I should say. And let's kind of get into what this is. Now, this series, right, the series that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to try and do it monthly. The only reason why I'm doing the first and second iteration for this month is because I want to make sure that we start off the series. So, but yeah, so we're going to be going over basically the Hachette collections. And what it is it's a subscription-based magazine company, paper products company, whatever you have. They have books. They've got paper crafts, all that stuff. It's actually a fairly decent company. But the Hachette series partnered up with Warhammer. Oh, I want to say it was almost 2, 3 years ago, 4 years ago actually. I think it was no. I take that back. It was the start of, I want to say, not Dark Imperium, but Indomitus. I want to say it was part of the Indomitus when they started that, when they partnered with Warhammer. So they partnered with Warhammer and they basically, what it does is they introduce the Warhammer series at a supposed reduction cost, right? A cost reduction. And if you buy the premium subscription, which is what I did, they will you'll get more bonuses and more models and all that stuff. So this series is going to cover it, and then kind of the goal of the series is if you watch all the episodes, you can then make an informed decision of, do you want to get the next subscription? Because this subscription started back in February. So now that the series has started, I don't think you can subscribe to the premium one. You can subscribe to the regular monthly one and then cancel and all that stuff. So let's get into it. And like I said, Hachette, and I'll show you Hachette Collection. Okay, obviously it's the company. So if you look up that, you can get their contact information, all that stuff. So this is the company that is doing the Warhammer Combat Patrol, and what that entails. So what we're going to quickly go over is basically this, right? So we have the special guarantee or satisfaction guarantee, the free gifts within your collection. That's for the signing up, and then Combat Patrol 1 and 2. So we've got Combat Patrol 1 and 2 right here. So this is Combat Patrol 1, right? And then this is Combat Patrol number 2. And then in the third Combat Patrol, they actually tell you what you're supposed to be getting in the next series. Oh man, the light is kind of blinding. So I'll get it's because of the plastic wrap, but let's crack this sucker open. All right. So first thing we get. So Combat Patrol 1, it's a little booklet, and they've two-hole punched it, so you can technically put it into a binder. There you go. So you can put it into a binder, and you have a book, and it basically tells you how to build it. The pages that go through. So it tells you how to build it, how to build each model that you're working on. Okay, it then goes into, oh, this one's just not doing so hot. It then goes into how to present, oh man, it's ripping. Oh, yeah, you can see it's like ripping at the hole punches. It's still together, but I think maybe putting it into a binder is the best. But basically, it's like gives you the introduction of, hi, Bastet, how are you? Basically gives you the introduction of the series, the Warhammer series, and for those of you that actually partake in the Warhammer series, you already kind of know it. It tells you about Space Marines. It tells you about the Tyranids. You know, it tells you how to play, or it gives you ways to name your character and all that stuff. You know, you can name your character. It's got data sheets. Okay, it's even got a little mission set for core concepts. And this is the first magazine, right? It actually tells you how to play the game, right? And it's small skirmish-based games, right? Nothing major. It's not like a full battle turn and all that stuff. It actually breaks down what a battle turn is actually supposed to look like. Okay, breaks that down. And then you know, and then it tells you kind of like what a victory is. So in this particular book, you're going up against, you've got your Space Marine Terminator Captain and the Wingheim Tyrant, and you play a little game against this, and you tell a story that way. That's fairly interesting. And then on the back, obviously, it tells you kind of what you're getting, what you've signed up for the subscription. So all of that is what you're getting for the subscription. And as it states in the front of the magazine, it says how to build, right? How to build your models, discovering Warhammer, and playing your first game. Okay, and that's how you would play the game. Or sorry, that's in the first model, right? So, and then we have a free poster inside. This is how you sign up. So like so I signed up for the premium subscription, right? So the premium subscription, I'll get the Brutalist Dreadnought and the Hive Tyrant. And then in the second premium kits, I will get the Howling Banshees and a Demon Prince. In the third kit, I will get Orcs and I will get Killicans and Hearthkin. And then in the final kit, which is going to be the end of the series, you will have the Rugaldorn Battle Tank and a Brood Coven. So, like I said, I subscribed to this so way you didn't have to. Now, here is their little battle map. One of the things that's part of the premium subscription is that you have this tiny little battle map. It's a roughly 2x2. It's just a little paper fold out. Really good to. So you've got the regular battle side, and then you've got like an industrial side on that side. And it's really good for like small skirmish games if you want to play something tiny. And this battle mat is kind of like a cardboard flexi material. And it's good to play the game on with the small little like I said, it's a skirmish game, so you've got skirmish sized miniatures and all that stuff. And yeah, I think it's so far it's pretty decent. Now you have the free poster inside. I'm assuming it's yes, okay. I see. So it is both booklet and poster. So this is what you're experiencing, right? This is the combat patrol. So you have blue, which is to build and paint, you have blue, which is build, yellow, which is paint, red, which is read, black, which is collect, and green, which is play. That's how they've divided up their subscription stuff. There's 9 combat patrols to complete. You've got the Space Marines, the Tyranids, Leagues of Oktan, the Eldari, the Genestealer Cults, the Orcs, Chaos Space Marines, and then World Eaters is just a different flavor of Chaos Space Marine. And then you've got, for your special collection stuff, you have a special edition Infernus Sergeant, and then a few decent cards. And then, obviously, the poster in and of itself is this one right here. Combat Patrol. Oh, sorry. Let me try and get out of the way so you can see it. Combat Patrol. So it's actually a fairly lovely poster. And if you look, well, that's upside down. But, you know, it folds out and you can kind of see what you're looking for. But that's a nice piece of art right there that you get. A little poster. So, making sure I don't screw this. No, oh, I'm already dorking it up. One thing there we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. Folded it back in. Alright, so yeah, not bad, I think. So, now that's taken care of. Now you've got your kit, right? You've got dice, which is nice. You can always use more dice. Okay, and you've got your standard GW battle stance, right? You've got your Winged Hive Tyrant on one, and then you've got your Terminator Captain on the other. And that's basically that. That's all of that's all of magazine 1. Magazine 2. Again, 2-hole punch, so you can put it into a binder. You got the Von Ryan's Leapers, which is like the mini lictors. And oh no! Ah, I had a feeling. Oh no, there we go. I thought for a second that they were going to screw it up and only give me 2 bases, but they got me 3. So you've got 3. You got a sprue of Van Ryan's Leapers, which are the mini lictors, the baby lictors. And this is the black magazine, so it's just talking about building, but it has some story with it as well. Same thing, how to build, or sorry, not black, blue. Same thing, how to build. Okay, how to build the lictors, or the little leapers. Then it's talking about how to paint, so you've got your shades, you've got your base coat, your shades, your highlights. Okay, you've got your technique guides. Okay, it talks about the Imperium. Talks about the Imperium, what it does, talks about what the Tyranids do during a Tyranid invasion. You can give your unit name, you can roll a d6, it gives you, I made it, yay! So there you go. It gives you a little character sheet for your Van Ryan's Leapers. Yay, Lexi! Thank you very much. Okay, it tells you what kind of you can rename them and all that stuff. Okay, and then it tells you the game, right? Plays you the game. It gives you a game. So now with your Terminator Captain that you built in the last one, you face off against the Van Ryan Leapers, and you test out their unit capabilities, and it gives you rules on how to play them. And the rules are the same that are in the Codex, right? These rules aren't different. Okay, tells you what to do in your battle turn, kind of gives you a mini battle turn. It's not a full Games Workshop turn. The magazine, this is the magazine that gives you a combat patrol. Actually gives you 9. It gives you 9 combat patrols, but yes. So it basically, in each magazine, it'll tell you how to use the units, not to the fullest extent of what an actual Games Workshop, like a regular Warhammer game would be, but you know, it's fairly interesting. It's really good how they've kind of made this, how they've kind of developed this. And Lexi, as I said, or as I was talking about with the big poster. Here, let's get that bag of plastic out of the way. Yeah, it's fairly. I think it's fairly intuitive. I got this on Monday, so people who've ordered Combat Patrol, they should have gotten the first and second magazines either Friday night or sorry, Saturday night or Monday morning, and I got mine Monday morning. So this is the first time I'm actually able to sit down and just review what we've got. But yeah, Lexi, I was saying, and like I said, I bought the premium one, so the premium subscription, right? And I don't know if you can get the premium subscription anymore. I think it's kind of too late. But the next iteration of these Hachette Combat Patrol reviews, which I think if it's successful, it'll continue. if you buy the premium, you get specialty stuff, right? So you get additional models with the premium subscription. Ad is about to start in 45 seconds. I'll flip open this, so if you're not subscribed, you're going to get hit with an ad, and you might miss what I'm saying, or you just hop onto YouTube, and we'll continue on from there. But I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. So there it is. That's the page I'm looking for. So Lexi, as I was saying, it's going to come with Space Marines, Tyranids, Leagues of Votann, Eldari, Astra Militarum, Gene Stealers, Orcs, Chaos Space Marines, and then Chaos, and then World Eaters, which is another flavor of Chaos Space Marines. Oh, and this is the subscriber gifts. Ah, okay. All right. Oh, interesting. I didn't even see this portion. So you get a binder. You'll actually get a binder for all of your magazine stuff. So you'll get clippers, a mold line remover, a small layer brush, a large dry brush, all that stuff. Primaris Champion. Well, here, let me just show you that. That's what you'll be getting. And so the binders, all the stuff that you get, the binder and dividers will on this side, the binders and dividers will organize it. So you can actually, take them apart, or you can just do them chronologically. No big deal. Yeah, all of that is so cool. Sadly, I'm just waiting for the ad to end for our Twitch viewers. And then we'll kind of talk about the way forward when it comes to the stuff. And I'll talk about pricing because the first really in total, this is the amount. 12 seconds left. Sorry, folks. All right, community's back. Great. Okay, as I was saying, so Lexi, you say that it's this that you can't afford the subscription. It is right now. I'm paying roughly, because it's every week, right? I'm paying roughly $15 a week. So every month, right, has 4 weeks roughly, and it's working out to about $60 a week, or $60 a month. That is, in my opinion, right now, in my opinion, that's super reasonable. Now, I'm not trying to guilt trip anyone into making any sort of financial decisions when it comes to subscriptions. That's not me. But I am thinking kind of based off of in my head. Now, some of the magazines, are they going to actually be worth the $60 a month? Probably not. But if you look at the entirety of the run, maybe. So, again, I am not trying to guilt anyone into getting this. I am simply I have bought this so you don't have to, and then you can make the decision on whether or not you can afford it. That is the goal of these episodes. Um, uh, additionally, and this is something that I'm going to promise you guys. Um, I don't need all of these factions. I don't. I really do not need all of these factions. So I think what I'm going to do, is at the end of this, when I've collected all of these, so there's 9 factions to collect. I think what I'm going to do at the end of this subscription based, right, is the factions I am the least interested in is probably going to be the Eldari, the Leagues of Votann, Genestealer Cult, maybe the Tyranids, right? I think are going to be up for grabs. Maybe the Space Marines too. I have to look and see how much Space Marines I've got. And that I think will be my decision. I think what I will do is at the end of the run, after everything's said and done and I do my final review, you guys will have a chance to win one of these factions that I've put up completely free. Don't worry about shipping, don't worry about handling. I think that's what I'll do. But in order to keep everybody honest, right, you got to be a member of the channel, number one, and you got to be active in the community, so Discord, and you have to, you can't be a nobody, right? You can't just sign up, be in the Discord, and not be active. And I think that's what I'll do. So, yeah, at the end of this video, particularly on YouTube, like and comment, subscribe, especially on YouTube. Share it out with your friends and buddies. But yeah, I think at the end of this run, because I really the only factions I'm really interested in collecting, particularly, is obviously the Astra Militarum, because that's my main faction. I want to revamp the orcs that I have, so that'd be good. I have a bunch of Chaos cultists, but I don't have Space Marines. So I think I'll do Chaos Space Marines, and what I can do with the stuff that I do have for the world, I can add to the World Eaters. But I think everything else might be just up for grabs. So Tyranid maybe I'm still on the fence on, but I think maybe Space Marines, Leagues of Votann, Eldari, Genestealer Cult, Tyranids. Yeah, I think maybe those will be up for grabs. Because I don't have an Eldari army, and I'm really not interested in collecting it, but I think, like I said, got to be a member of the channel, got to be a subscriber, got to actually, if you're not commenting during the live stuff because you can't, make sure you comment on the videos afterwards. And hey, I'm here, I'm really excited, can't wait to see more videos, yada yada, something like that, something simple. And be active within the community. And I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll use this. One, I bought the subscription so you don't have to, so you can actually see what it's worth. And then two, if another Hachette, Combat Patrol subscription comes out, you now know what exactly is in it. And like I said, the free gifts are the clippers, the mode line remover, the binder, the mug, the Combat Patrol mug, right? Everyone needs a mug. And then you've got additional brushes, and then you've got 2 free minis, basically. You have the Primaris Company Champion, which I think I'll keep that, and then you have the specially made Infernus Sergeant, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I think that's what I'll do for to tidy up this stuff. Okay. Um, I'm hoping so they did do Necron. They did do Necron stuff when Hachette first came out with this idea of doing premium release like combat patrol stuff, and they actually had more to it. They had scenery, scenario, they had terrain and everything else. um, so it I think that's kind of what I want to do is I want to give the opportunity for someone to get into Warhammer. And what I'll even do is anything if you want a faction, I'll give the magazines off to you. So if you've never played Warhammer before, this is how you get involved. Um, and I'll reach out to those who I pick, and I'll probably be via dice roll or random generator, right? But it's got to be somebody that's in the community, right? Can't just be some random person that signs up, does maybe one or two comments, and doesn't contribute to the Discord and doesn't contribute to the overall health of the channel, the overall health of the community. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna hop off. I'm going to switch over to Monster Hunter mode because I actually really want to play the game. Today was my only really day off because I've been having, oh my god, the migraines have been just fucking brutal. I still haven't played a game yet. I hope to soon. The hobby owner of the store has a sprue of warriors. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm so glad that uh, you're getting involved. But yeah, have fun with Monster Hunter. I will. I'm gonna try and develop my Monster Hunter skills. Enjoy. Please don't be afraid to join in on that. And yeah, um, super excited. So if you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Be a member of the Discord if you want to get one of these free combat patrols from the subscription. Um, and yeah, and that'll. I'm super excited to see what this comes up with. But yeah, so the next series of combat patrol here, I'll just flip it over just so everyone knows, is a group of Infernus Marines and objective markers. And then the series after that, because it actually will tell you, is the paintbrush and then uh, some paints too. So not everything's a dud, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice. All right, that's gonna be it for this like little I bought it so you don't have to video. I'll probably do another one once I get both of them, and we'll talk a little bit more about it. These videos are going to be very serial, very episodic. Um, but I hope everyone enjoys the videos as they come out. All right, that's it for me. Again, if you for the Hachette Combat Patrol, if you want one, because I don't necessarily want the every faction, right? I'm trying to actually like paint and build models too and reduce my pile of opportunity. But if you want to get into Warhammer because it is so expensive, um, whatever factions I'm not really interested in, they're up for grabs. So you have to be a member of the channel, either on Twitch or YouTube, or both. Be a member of the Discord, be a part of the community, and make sure that you are watching the stuff. Make sure you're watching my content that comes out. Um, but yeah, just there's that. Okay. All right. I'll